Hey there, my name is Mitchell Turner. Today we're going to be talking about projectile motion. To define projectile motion, we're going to be using terms such as velocity, time, and acceleration. Acceleration is the same value as gravity, which is 9.8 meters per second squared. Velocity is measured in meters per second squared, and time is measured in seconds. I'm going to have a great time today, guys, teaching you all about projectile motion. Let's go!
On Marlon's way home from his fishing trip, he took a wrong turn and ended up at a large waterfall. Marlon decided to use his bottle rocket to propel himself off a small ramp, going up before going down to his house, which is at the bottom of the fall. Marlon wanted to know how tall the cliff was, so we put in our find as y, which is the height of the cliff. Then let's put in the information we already know. Our T1 is 1.3 seconds, which is the time it took Marlon to go from his ramp to the height of his jump. T2 is the time it took Marlon to go from the height of his jump back down to be level with the top of the cliff. And then T3, which is 6.8 seconds, is how long it took Marlon to go from the top of the cliff to the ground. Then let's draw a diagram. From this point to this point is our T1, and from here to here is our T2, and of course from here to the ground is our T3. Now the equation we'll be using today is y equals y initial plus v initial in the y plus 1/2 of at squared. Our y will be measured in meters. Our y initial will not be needed for this problem. The v initial will be measured in meters per second. The acceleration in meters per second squared, and time will be measured in seconds. Now let's put this in a railroad track so we can solve the problem. Now let's plug this into the calculator and see what we get. The answer we get is y equals 258.576 meters. Now let's plug in this equation.
Now let's demonstrate what happened. Listen to that waterfall roar. Marlon then attached the bottle rocket to his boat and prepared to launch it off the top of the cliff. After Marlon charged up the bottle rocket, it built up enough pressure to launch him and his boat off the edge of the cliff.
Thanks for watching. Catch you next time. Alright, so our real examples is if someone was jumping off a bridge, per se Colin wanted to jump off of a bridge, who knows why. Let's just say that the people who were rescuing him, Mr. Doherty, wanted to dive in and know how far he would have to rescue him from the bridge. So he would have to know the distance of rope to grapple down there. Our second real life example is Red Bull extreme cliff jumpers would like to know the height of a cliff that they're jumping off. That's all.